Yeah, so I suggest like anybody who's in, their early 20s, toxic relationship with just like anybody, even your parents, your family, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever. Like the Disney College program gave me that out I needed, where I had housing, I had a job, like I had transportation. It was enough stability in my life that I was like, I can do this. Disney's going to help me accomplish it.
Mhm.
And I just up and left everything behind.
Yeah,
And I turned out all right.
absolutely. And I was
Sometimes you
gonna,
have to leave family.
yeah, I was gonna say something like a little bit similar to that. Like, it's interesting that Disney has this idea of like, I'm never gonna grow up, or you go back to being a child. I feel like working at Disney is the most growing up I ever did in my life, in a good way.
Yeah.
Agreed. Facts.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I never would have become I never would have like imagined becoming an independent adult if it wasn't for my DCP. Because I think it
Yeah.
really helped me figure out like, oh, this is how you pay bills. This is how you get to work on time.
Yes.
When I was in college, I was so busy with shows and that I just never had time to get a job. So it was Disney really was my wake up call that like, hey, your perception of the world that you thought it was before, it turns out like on the highest level, you fall just a little bit short of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was definitely it set me off to go to other companies. And now I like, if you don't last at Disney, you're going to get some seriously good training that other companies are not going to expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of like, I have the career that I have now because people are like, oh my God, she's so charismatic. She's so funny. She's so all this stuff. And they're like, where did she learn that? And well, she used to work for Disney. And they're like, oh, that makes more sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So it does like help you have a little bit of an edge anywhere you go. So because if you can make it work, then you'll never feel more free to be your own human in your life.
Right.
But at the same time, if it doesn't work out, it gives you the building blocks that you need to move forward and kind of do your own thing from then on.
I'm actually going to kind of touch on the other side
Mhm.
of this
Do it.
spectrum.
We need both sides. We do.
I am definitely one who would go work for Disney. However, I would say if you aren't a Disney fanatic or Marvel or Star Wars fanatic, like we are, I would say no.
Yeah,
Because
I agree.
working for Disney is one of those things where it's like, if working for them is going to ruin it for you, it's not worth ruining it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter how many angry guests, bitchy managers I get. It doesn't matter about any of that. I'm always going to love Disney.
Yeah.
But if
true.
you're not in that mindset, it's not worth ruining Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for my role in particular, I was entertainment costuming. I don't know how familiar you guys are with that. I was with entertainment costuming. And to touch on what Jared is saying, I have a theater degree. I have a stage management degree. I know what costumes on a rack looks like. So walking into Disney costuming is not a shock to me. But if you are unprepared if you in your life don't have the building blocks to be prepared for what's going to happen at Disney, don't do it. Because there is such a thing as, oh, this ruined the magic for me.
Yeah.
If the magic is going to be so easily ruined for you, know yourself well enough to say no. Because you're going to see a lot of things that's going to change the way that you see it. And if you can't maintain the magic for yourself in some kind of way, then it's over.
Yeah. See, sorry, go ahead.
I will say though, if it's not going to ruin the magic for you, definitely. I've gotten all of the jobs that I've had after my college program pretty much solely based on the fact that Disney World is now on my resume.
Yep.
Because they see that and they automatically know who that is, and they automatically go, this is a good worker. He knows how to do everything and how to get stuff done.
Even if it's not relevant, they're like, oh, what was that like? And then you have a whole conversation going.
Customer service.
Yeah,
exactly.
Disney or Universal on your resume, you're going to make it.
Yeah, Disney or Universal, I have to agree that both of them are kind of in terms of like the world's armpit tends to be guests at those places.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, for me, when I joined Disney, it was the fact I could go behind the curtain and see what was going on that made it better for me.
Yes.
Personally.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like I was always that one kid to like watch all documentaries on like how this movie was made or
Mhm.
why this is a thing. So to see all that in person was like really cool,
Yeah.
especially with the Star Wars stuff, because I saw a lot of backstage stuff for when Galaxy's Edge was being developed and like when Launch Bay was a thing, and it was just really cool to see all that stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's what I
for
get to do
sure.
right now with Marvel.
Yeah.
So jealous. You have no
Oh
idea.
God. Yeah.
Is there anything else?
I would add on to like one reason not to do Disney is if it's going to be your first job, don't do Disney.
No.
If it's your
Oh
first
no,
job.
No.
That's a no.
Yeah,
I know.
When I did
Big
my
no.
college program, I have a trainer story too. When I did my college program, there was a girl. It was her first time doing food and beverage, and she thought it'd just be, serving
no.
plates every day and being real easy.
No. No.
Didn't last a week. She came
Food and
off
beverage is
training,
not
did
for
like
the
2
weak.
shifts and quit.
No.
Yeah. I
One of my-
also, when I was a trainer, I won't say any names. I had a trainee come in for her day one. I gave her the land tour. She said, "Am I expected to use the register as
Oh.
merchandise?"
Homegirl.
And I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "Okay, do I have to watch Star Wars?" And I was like, "Well, no." And she goes, "Good, because I hate Star Wars." And I was like, "Okay, you might have a little bit of trouble here if you don't like Star Wars and you don't want to touch a register."
Mhm.
So I kind of took her to the side because I had 3 trainees that day, and I talked to her
Yes.
some about, you seem like
How
you
did
don't
you
want
end
to
up here? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you seem like you don't want to be here. Can you tell me what you were expecting when you applied for Disney? And she's like, yeah, she was old enough to be my mom. She told me she had only worked a handful of days, like she could count every workday she's had on one hand.
Mhm.
Wow.
She was
Wow.
telling me she grew up in money. So she was
Oh.
getting a part-time job because she wanted to, not because she had to.
Mhm.
And I was like,
That
okay.
makes sense.
She
Sure.
said, so when I applied for Disney for merchandise, I told them I wanted to be in a busy area, but I also wanted to be in a show area. So,
Oh.
Galaxy's
There you go.
Edge. And I said,
Yeah.
okay, well, I could see why they'd put you here. And she said, yeah, but I told them specifically that I wanted to be at the Emporium. But they thought with my background that it wouldn't be a great start over there and then I could transfer. And in my head, I'm going, well, Galaxy's Edge outsells the Emporium sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We outsell all of Epcot on a daily basis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. So, I don't know if I could say that or not.
That's fine.
I'll ask you
mean-
questions about that later then. I'll save my questions for
Yeah,
after.
so I was like, okay, well, what do you want to do at Emporium? Like, if you didn't see yourself doing the register. And she said, I wanted to be the person standing outside the door with the Mickey Mouse plush watching the parades all day. Or the
So-
cavalcades.
So a glorified guest is
So
So a
she wanted to,
greeter.
yeah. So she just wanted to be a door greeter and get paid to greet at the door.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
And I was like,
Don't we all?
I said, as much as I would love for you to stay, I don't know if this is the right fit for you. And
Mhm.
she said, that's okay. I want to quit.
Okay.
And I was like, okay,
Okay.
cool. Let me go see how this is supposed to work. Because I've never had anybody quit on their day one.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
was just like, I hate Star Wars. I don't want to work. I wanted to be a greeter at Emporium. That's all I wanted to do. This isn't going to work out for me.
Wow.
I was like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh
So
Lord. I mean, Disney was my second job and it
If
still
you're
ate
like
me
that.
alive.
If you're like that, don't work at Disney.
No.
Don't work
do
at
that.
Disney.
Ironically enough, Universal was my first job. My first.
What did
real
you do at
adult
Universal?
job. Photos. But however,
What are the
I was
odds?
Right?
However, though, I was taking photos of Spider-Man every day. So you know what? I had a pretty damn good career. If I do
That's
say
a
so
good
myself.
one. That's a good one.
Yeah. That's right. I can't remember if you were Spider-Man photos, the amazing photos, or the
No.
event person.
I was Spider-Man, and it was honestly some of the best work year
Yeah.
of my life. It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun. It was third party, so third party pay was absolute garbage. However, it was the
Yeah.
experience for me that made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just thinking about like the Halloween party. We should all now go as Spider-Verse characters.
Oh my
fun.
god.
Yes,
That'd be so fun.
that'd be great.
Who
I'm
do you
down.
want me to go as?
Guy
I don't
just-
fit any of them.
Just, we can have
Do
multiple.
you
Oh,
want me to
what's
make a
the,
joke or do you want me to be nice?
I don't want you to make a fat joke, Skylar.
I immediately thought of what's the one guy? I've only seen Into the Spider-Verse, I think twice,
Mhm.
with the older guy with the sweatpants.
You mean Peter?
Peter
Yeah, Peter
B.
B. Parker.
Peter
Peter
B.
Parker. That's who I see you as.
That's my mood every day life.
Oh my god.
I feel like I'd be a good Spider-Ham.
Spider.
Oh my god, yes.
Wait,
Spider
now-
Noir.
Sky, now I want to know who you were. What you were
I was
joking.
thinking of Spider-Ham actually.
Yeah, I knew you were. Peter Porker.
Peter
I just
Porker.
washed my hands. That's why they're wet.
No other reason. No, Sky just wants to see me in my Mary Jane costume again.
Mm.
Damn, just gonna throw him under the bus like that.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, no, like the first time he ever saw me was in that cosplay on TikTok, and he was like, "Dang,
See, the
That's
first
where
time
we
you ever
are.
saw me in person was actually my Ray cosplay as well.
there you go."
Yeah, we actually the first time we met was at Mickey's Not So Scary.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was dressed as Finn and I was dressed as Ray.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Han, actually.
No, we're dressed as Finn.
I was.
I
dressed as
remember you
Han.
having the Finn jacket.
I had the Han jacket.
You sure?
Yes, very sure.
Okay.
Because that
His,
was
I
will-
remember your friend's cosplay so well though. He was dressed as Dr. Seeker from Dinosaur and had a
Yes!
dinosaur puppet.
Yes.
So that may have been why I don't remember
the
what
only
my
exact
reason
God.
I remember what I wore.
That's Sky's dream cosplay.
The only
Dr.
reason I
Seeker.
remember what I wore was because it was the first time I met Moana. and that's what I
Oh,
remember
okay.
wearing.
I want to get
Gotcha.
Dr. Seeker to officiate my wedding.
We ain't know you. Dude.
No,
let's do
he's
this.
not gonna officiate our wedding. Stop.
Just be
We're
like,
gonna get-
"Hello there,
we're
we
gonna
are
get
gathered here."
Alex. Gonna get Alex to get his permit.
No, Alex can dress as Dr. Seeker and throw the petals down the aisle.
Okay.
That's the most I will
It's
allow.
just dino
No,
confetti.
he's not gonna throw petals. He's gonna throw the dinosaur puppets.
Yes.
Just be
I'll
"Here you
allow it.
go."
I'll allow it.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
Yeah. I'm a little confused, but fair enough.
Thank you guys so much for like joining this episode. I'm really glad we got to
Thanks
do
for
it with
having
you.
us.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for listening to the episode. Definitely go check out their content. Solo Photographer is an amazing, amazing photographer. Don't let Disney do that to you. I'm still mad about it. I don't even know what to say because I'm just like, I'm so happy that we got to have this. So
Same.
again,
It's been way too long, and we only saw each other for like 5 seconds when I saw you in Cali last.
I know.
It was
Was I
so
there?
quick. Yes. you
Yeah,
were. It was when
yeah.
we were watching the Kate Bishop Hawkeye show.
That's right. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was focused on Kate Bishop.
No, you're good. I would
Fair
love to
enough.
like actually spend the day with you at Disney though. That'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
Yes.
We'll make it happen.
We will make
Okay,
it happen.
cool.
You guys gotta come out to Arbatu and we'll come visit your guys' side.
There we
I'm
go.
hoping we see you at
Please,
yours
please.
first before you come to ours.
Yeah.
I want to go back.
We're
out there
talking
so
about
badly.
going early next year at
Yeah.
some point to see Cosmic Rewind.
Mhm.
Yes.
Nice,
We don't
yeah,
want to be
should-
fools and go this year because that's
No.
going to be chaos.
Yeah.
Honestly, the crowds will probably die down in like the span of like 4 or 5 months, if even that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're thinking.
I mean,
After
you
summer,
guys could always come to Cosmic Rewind and like, you know, you have someone you know who works there. who'll give you the ins
I
and
know. I
outs.
don't like to play that card on purpose though.
I do.
I
I'll do
never
it.
do. I had
Let's
a friend.
go.
I had a friend who worked Maters, and I never meant to ask her for anything. I just wanted to say hi because I was taking Instagram stories of all my friends working, and I was like, "Look, she's so cute." And so I went and I was like, "Hi," and then I went back on it just for funsies, and they were like, "Hey, you're Kat's friend, right?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Come on." And I was like,
Come
"Oh,
on.
that's so nice," but I don't like asking them to do that.
I did
Yeah.
that a couple of times on Smuggler's Run by accident, actually, because my CP friend worked Smuggler's Run,
Mhm.
and he was just like,
It was,
"Come in, come in."
I had friends like that because I used to go to Smuggler's Run like a lot. For the
Mhm.
record, I
She
had
was
the
a
highest.
casual.
I had the record for most rides, and all the cast members like knew me and whatnot. And it was
Oh.
right before Nick started working there. So
Mhm.
when Nick started working there, they knew him as Sophie's boyfriend,
Oh,
not by
Oh, I
Nick.
love that.
Even though he works there, they knew him as my boyfriend.
Mhm.
They're like, yeah, you know that one girl who comes in all the time and says hi to everyone? Yeah, that's her boyfriend.
Oh, that's
It was
cute.
funny.
All right, Armida, I'm gonna let you close this out.
All right. If you could please leave us a rate and review either on Apple Podcast or on Spotify. Apple Podcast would be nice. We took a big hit this last winter, so we would really appreciate some love over there. Thank you for the 5-star rating on Spotify. However, check out our Redbubble shop. We have some really fun new designs up on our shop. We can do t-shirts, hats, stickers, pillowcases, bags, all that fun stuff. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I forgot. Am I missing anything, boys?
No, I don't think so.
All right. And with that, dream a fantastic dream.